Very good afternoon to all of you, Pate. I hope I'm audible to you. Right, so we are connected with, this is actually our last session for grade 6 kids. We are connecting with the last revision webinar for grade 6. That is health and physical education. So we are trying to, we are ready to start the session now. We were waiting until the kids join. Right, so if I give an introduction, again, the same set of things. We had the revision program. And here, as we have done in the other questions, or sorry, other subjects, here also, we have shared the exam paper, the model paper, for grade 6 health science, and anyone who could not get can now get it on chat box. I have just now shared it to the chat box. So we'll be discussing the exam paper plus the theory content. Yesterday also we did the health session. In that also we did the same way. So we are going to cover the question, not just the answer, the outline theory part will be also discussed. Therefore, this would be really good opportunity for you all to recall all theory part. You all know that health science has lots of theory. They are so much interesting. They are very scientific. So we are going to get everything together at one point and see how well we can achieve in the upcoming term test. Right, so then we'll start off the session. I shall introduce the teacher for the day. She is Miss Suraji Pamoda. She's our very own health and physical education teacher at TLA Academy. She's here to give you the full understanding and full preparation for the revision for the second term test-based revision session. If I just introduce her, she is a graduate from Bombay University into food science and nutrition, one of the key areas into health and physical education, and has worked in multiple organizations and now working as a demonstrator into Bombay University itself. So she's having experience about 4+ years teaching students, plus she has experience in teaching the university students as well who are into higher education, so that you can get that benefit, because she knows how this your curriculum and how university curriculum tallies and how questions would be made and how questions should be approached. So make sure, as usual, be collaborative with the teacher. All the chat options, speaking options, reactions, everything is open. Make sure you get the best, the most effective output from this session as well, which will increase your marks in your revision session. So without making further discussions, we shall give opportunity to Ms. Suraji to start off the session. As one last request I shall mention, would they please maintain the basic discipline over here without disturbing others, especially without writing anything on the screen. So it would be easier for us to continue the session in more effective manner. All right, so with that, I shall hand over to Ms. Suraji. Ms. Suraji, hope I'm audible. You're visible to us?
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. So then I'll hand over to you, teacher. If there's any technical matter, I'm here in this thing. Thanks a lot. Good luck, Pute. Get the best from the session. Do well.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So I'll be the one who's doing health science for you today. So I'm Suraji Pamoda, and today we are going to discuss a second term question paper, right? So you can give me answers through the chat box, or you can just unmute your microphone and answer, right? Okay, so So can you see the question paper? I hope you can see, right? Okay, right. So in this paper, you will get two parts, part 1 and part 2, right? Part 1 will be an MCQ paper and part 1 will be like a essay paper, right? So without taking much time, we'll go to the first question, right? So the first question is, what is the order in which the factors necessary for physical and mental and social well-being are included, right? So before doing that, so when you hear these words, physical, mental and social well-being, you should know that this is related to healthy life, right? Therefore, you can see the second question is related to healthy life. So let's start from there, right? Here, the second one is, what is called a healthy life, right? So can somebody tell me the answer? What is the answer for that one? Anyone?
Healthy food, engaging in a hobby, respect for others.
The second one? I'm asking the answer for the second question. Second one.
The above.
All the above, yes, right? So let's see what is healthy life, right? Healthy life means not only mere absence of diseases and disability, but also reaching perfection in physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. So this is what healthy life is, right? So when you see the answers, you can understand that here it has mentioned that avoiding disease and disabilities, and here we can see physical and social well-being, and the third answer is mental and spiritual well-being. So the answer should be all the above. Okay, right. So let's go to the first one. Then it asks us, what are the factors necessary for physical, mental, social well-being, right? So let's see what is physical well-being, right? Physical well-being means good health. Physical well-being includes good health and also minimizing of behavioral patterns which lead to ill health and maintain physical fitness, right? That is physical well-being. And there are some factors that will help us to be physically well-being. Okay, here you can see some factors: fresh air, clean water, then hygiene, sanitation, healthy food, sports, and adequate rest, and also good environment, right? So you have to see whether one of these factors are there, right? So healthy food is there, pure water is there, fresh air is there. When we look the first answer of all answers, right? Okay, then we'll go to the mental well-being. Let's see what is mental well-being, right? Mental well-being means the ability to identify your skills, to face the challenges in day-to-day life successfully and work effectively, serve society and live happily. That is what mental well-being is, right? So here you can see some factors which affect mental well-being, right? So time management, counseling, meditations, and then engaging in a hobby, engaging in creative activities, right? And then we have to look what is social well-being, right? Social well-being means maintaining good relationship with other people around us, right? So there are some good habits that can be practiced to develop this social well-being, right? Here you can see working as a team is one factor, and then respecting others, being flexible, right? So we can develop good relationship with other people, right? So these are physical, mental, and social well-being factors, right? By taking that into account, so can you tell me what is the answer for the first one? Anyone?
Healthy food, engaging in a hobby, respect for others.
Yes, good. That is the answer, right? So you should select physical, mental, and social well-being in the correct order here. Okay, so the answer should be the fourth one. Okay, let's go to the third question. What are the measurement factors required to calculate body mass index? So do you know what is body mass index? Anyone?
BMI.
Yes, BMI. And why we use it? Why we calculate BMI? Right, let's see. Okay, so a person's nutritional status can be measured by 3 indices. We call them as indices, right? One is height, and then body mass index or BMI, and then waist circumference. Okay, so here we are going to talk about BMI. Okay, BMI, we are using BMI to see whether a person's weight is appropriate for the height. හරිද? එයාගේ උස්සට හරියන බර තියනවාද කියලා බලන්න තමයි අපි BMI එක ගන්න. Okay? So there is an equation to find any person's BMI. Right? ඔයාලට BMI එක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ calculation එකෙන්. So you can see we need the weight of the person in kilograms and height in meters. Okay? It should be in meters. Right? By this calculation, you can find the BMI. So now tell me, what is the answer for the third one? What are the measurements we need to calculate BMI?
Height, weight and height.
Yes, weight and height are the measurements that we need. Okay, so let's see more that, have you seen this chart? Have you seen this chart anywhere? Right, there are BMI range chart for girls and boys separately, right? So after finding our BMI from this calculation, we can plot where we are in this graph. Okay, so here you can see there are some different colors. Here, in orange color, if a person is in the orange color, we can say the person is underweight. Right? If his BMI is in the green color, we say he is in a normal BMI. Right? He has an appropriate weight. Okay? And if he is in the, if she is in the light purple, we can say she is overweight. And then if she is in the dark purple part, then we can say she is obese. Okay? So is it clear? Do you have any questions? Oh, is it clear? Right. Okay, so I think there are no questions, right? Let's go to the fourth one. What happens when you have good interpersonal relationship? Interpersonal relationship means any relationship that we have with another person. Okay, so what is the answer for the fourth one? Anyone? Fourth one?
All above.
All above. Yes, very good. All above is the answer. The number of friendly associates increase. If we have good relationship with others, with our friends, teachers, or parents, the number of friends increases, right? And also conflicts reduces, right? අපි කියන්නේ ගැටුම් ඇති වෙන එක අඩු වෙනවා. Okay? And then the number of classmates increases, right? Because we have good relationship with them. So they become friendly with us. So number of classmates increase, right? So all these 3 answers are correct. Therefore, the answer should be the fourth one. Okay? Right. Then the fifth one. Here you can see some pictures, right? So the question asks which one is the correct posture, right? So tell me, what is the correct posture? What is the answer? Sorry?
Second one.
Second one. So why do you say it's the second one? Any reason?
This is the first one.
First one. So why do you say it is first one? Tell me. This is a person is lifting an object. So tell me, why did you select the first one?
Posture. When lifting an object.
Yes, it is the correct posture when lifting an object, right? So it is not the second one, okay? It should be the first one, right? So third one, you can see the person, it is a wrong posture because the person is leaning towards a wall, and also he's standing on one foot, right? And also the fourth one, look at the fourth picture. When sitting, the person's head, shoulder, and hip should be in a straight line, right? Straight vertical line. But this person is bent forward. So we can remove that answer. We can remove the third one. Also, look at the second one. The person is like bent forward. You can see, right? And the answer should be the first one. Okay. Let's see. Correct posture means the correct way that we should keep our body when doing uncertain activity. Okay, even when sitting, then running, walking, and even when lying down, we should maintain a proper posture. Okay, so that is what called as correct posture. Okay, and then there are some things that you should know when lifting or putting down a heavy object, right? So these are the things that you should consider. Here you can see, right? Select a weight that suits our capacity, right? අපිට දරා ගන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් අපිට උස්සන්න පුළුවන් බරක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. අපි select කරන එක. Okay? And then bend from the knees and lift the object while maintaining the balance of the body. So you should look at this picture, second picture, you can see the person is bending from his knees, right? And also you have to maintain the balance of the body while lifting, right? And then while lifting and putting down, the heavy object should be kept as close to the body as far as possible, right? So you should keep the object that you are lifting and also putting down closer to the body, right? And then both hands should be used to bear the weight. Look at these pictures. The person is using both of his hands, right? We should not use only one hand to lift such objects, okay? And also there are some important things we should not do when lifting something heavy. Look at this picture, right? Lifting the object, keeping the knees straight, right? We should not do that. දාන his කෙලින් තියාගෙන අපි යම් කිසි දෙයක් උස්සන්න හොඳ නැහැ. We should bend from our knees, like in the second picture, okay? Bending the body from the waist should not be done, right? Look at the first picture. The person is bending the body from his waist. It is a wrong posture, right? And the other thing that we should not do is using only one hand, okay? Right. And because there is a picture of a person who is wearing a backpack, let's see what is the correct way of wearing the backpack, right? Or your school bag, right? So when wearing a backpack, always hang the bag on both shoulders, right? So you have seen that some students only hang their bag in one shoulder, right? It is not good. It is a bad posture, right? It can lead to back pains, neck pains, okay? Therefore, hang your bag on both shoulders. Then tighten the straps so that the bag fits on the back tight, right? So here in this picture, you can see it is not fits in the person's back tightly. In the second picture, you can see, right? Then fix the buckle of the waistband and tighten it properly, right? So you have seen in school bag, there is a waistband, right? And you should buckle it when wearing the backpack, right? And then the bottom of the bag should not be more than 4 inches below the waist level, right? ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ waist එකේ ඉඳලා 4 inches අඟල් 4කට වඩා පහළින් bag එක තියන්න බෑ කියලා තමයි මෙතන කියන්නේ. Okay, so here you can see some pictures of wearing the bag correctly. So the middle one is the correct one. Okay, middle one is the correct way of wearing the bag. The other two are wrong. Okay, so did you understand that one? So the answer for the fifth one should be the first one. Okay, right. So let's go to the next question. Sixth one, what is the occasion that you must be an attention? Okay, so tell me.
In the national anthem.
Yes, good.
National anthem.
Yes, right. When you sing the national anthem or the school song, you have to be in attention, right? So this is a way of standing, right? So tell me, there are 3 ways of standing. Tell me, what are those 3?
Attention, stand at ease, stand ease.
Yes, stand attention, stand
Tala, teacher has got a reconnection. She'll be back in a minute. Hold on to there. Until that, you can try the rest of the MCQs for there. So when she joins, you can check whether your answers are correct.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you and see you both.
Okay, sorry for the disturbance.
No
Can I get this screen sharing option again? Okay, so we were talking about, right. Wait until I'm sharing the screen. Okay, so we were talking about 3 ways of standing, right? Uh, okay, so you can see my PowerPoint, right? So can somebody tell me whether you can see?
Can teacher, we can see the
Okay,
problem.
thank you, thank you. Right, so the first one is stand at attention, right? So here you can see the picture of a person, of a student who is standing at attention, right? So there is a correct way of standing, attention, at attention, right? So head, back and knees are straight, looking forward at the eye level. හරිද ඇස් මට්ටමින් forward බලාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ ඉස්සරහ බලාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ then shoulders should be parallel to the ground. You can see in this boy shoulders should be parallel. ඒ කියන්නේ shoulders දෙක මෙහෙම අපි යා කරොත් ඉරකින් ඒක පොළවට සමාන්තරව තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා කියන්නේ. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ hands are kept on either side of the body with fists clenched. Clenched means like this. Okay, you have to keep it like this, right? Either side of the body, and then look at the students' feet. The feet are kept in a V shape, right? And the heels touching each other. විලුඹ වල් දෙක එකට හැදිලා V shape එකකට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. So here you can see when singing the national anthem, as you said, and also when the national flag is hoisted and when singing the school song, we should stay at attention, right? And the second one is stand at ease, right? Stand at ease. You got the picture. In the picture, you can say the head and the back are straight, looking forward at the eye level, as in the attention, right? Shoulders are parallel to the ground, as in the previous one. And then hands are different. The way of keeping the hands are different, right? Hands kept at the back of the body with the right palm on the left and the fingers crossed each other, right? So, අත පිටිපස්සට තියාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. Right palm on the left. වම් අත උඩ දකුණු අත තියාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. අල්ල, right? And the fingers crossed on each other, right? You can see the picture, right? And then let's see when we use stand at ease. stand at is normally used when we are in an assembly at school, right? Assembly, we can use stand at is, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. The third one is stand is, right? So stand is used when you have to stay standing for a long period of time, right? Like in a lecture or in an assembly, if you have to wait for a longer period of time, you have to stand is. Okay, so in here, the important thing is body is in a loose, comfortable posture, right? අපිට comfortable විදියට තමයි අපි stand කරන්න ඕනේ. මොකද we have to stay for a longer period of time. ගොඩක් වෙලා නැගිටගෙන හිටගෙන ඉන්න වෙන හින්දා comfortable posture එකක් තමයි මේ stand is කියන්නේ. And then hands are kept on either side of the body. අත අපේ ශරීරයට දෙපැත්තෙන් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. And hands are folded a little at the elbows and kept at the waistline. හරිද? අපේ වැලමිටෙන් පොඩ්ඩක් අත නැමිලා ඒක අපේ waist එකේ තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. ඉනේ තියෙන්නට ඕනේ. හරිද? That is the way of stand is. So is it clear? I hope it is clear. So we were talking about the sixth one. So the answer should be the second one. Okay, right. So the seventh question is, it is a harmful effect of bad posture. From these answers, tell me the correct answer. What is a harmful effect?
First one. Hunchback.
Hunchback. Any other answers? No, right? Okay. So the answer should be hunchback. Correct, right? Hunchback means අර අපි පොඩක් ඉස්සරහට නැමිලා වගේ ඉන්නවා නේද? That is hunchback. So let me show you. So can you see these pictures? Right? You can see a girl in the first picture, right? It is hunchback. ඉස්සරහට නිකන් කුදු වෙලා වගේ ඉන්න එකට තමයි අපි hunchback කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? So let's see what are the harmful effects of bad posture. Right? So we talked about what are the correct posture. Then we should know what are the harmful effects of bad posture, right? Let's see. If we stay in a bad posture for a longer period of time, we will get muscle, bone, and joint damages. Okay, and then meet with accidents. If we do not use the correct posture, we will get accidents. Even when we are walking, if we don't use the correct way of walking, we will meet with accidents, right? Then the other one is bad postures in childhood can lead to illnesses during early adulthood. Hunchback, right? අපි පොඩි කාලේ bad postures වලට පුරුදු වෙලා හිටියොත් අපි ලොකු නාම මොකද වෙන්නේ අපි ඒවලට පුරුදු වෙලා ඒක illness එකක් බවට පත් වෙනවා. ඒක එකක් තමයි hunchback කියන්නේ. So you have seen people who have hunchback. Right? සමහර අය කුදු වෙලා ඉන්නේ ඒක හින්දා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Because of bad postures in their childhood. Right? And then, if you continue to adopt bad postures, you might get used to them. And it will be difficult to correct them. ඔයාලා දිගටම bad postures වලට use වුණොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? It will be difficult to correct them. හරිද? ඒව හරි ගස්ස ගන්න difficult වෙනවා. Okay, and then productivity and efficiency can decrease. So we get tired easily when we do an activity, right? We can't do them in a short period of time. Longer times we'll need it to do activities, right? That is what productivity and efficiency decreasing means. Okay, so these are harmful effects of bad posture, right? Okay. Let's go to the eighth one. So the answer for the seventh one is 1, right? 8. Select the minor game. So you have learned that games can be divided into 3 main groups. So can somebody tell me what are those 3 things? 3 types of games.
Minor games, lead-up games, organized games.
Yes, very good. Minor games, lead-up games, and organized games. So can you tell me some examples for minor games?
Hopscotch.
Scotch,
Skipping with the skipping rope.
yes, good. Right, those are minor games. Sorry? Yes, stepping on poison. And some organized games, give me some examples.
Netball, football, volleyball.
Yes, netball, football, volleyball, right? So do you know what are lead-up games? What is the meaning of lead-up games?
Games which have rules.
No, we can say organized games have rules.
To develop the organized games.
Yes, right? So lead-up games means they are games that we use to develop the skills in organized games, right? අපි දන්නවා organized games වල you have learned that in netball we have a set of skills that we should improve. In volleyball there is a set of skills, right? So a skills develop කරන්න අපි use කරන games වලට අපි කියනවා lead-up games කියලා. හරිද? එතකොට minor games කියන්නේ මොනවාද? Minor games කියන්නේ these games have no specific rules and regulations, right? They don't have specific rules and regulations. And we can use equipment or without equipment we can play, right? And then we can use the space according to our availability. අපිට තියෙන space එක අනුව අපිට game එක වෙනස් කරගන්න පුළුවන්, right? And then the resources used in minor games can easily taken from your environment. අපිට අපේ environment එකේ තියෙන මොකක් හරි අතු කෑල්ලක් එහෙම නැත්නම් මොකක් හරි රෙදි කෑල්ලක් වගේ දේවල් use කරන්න පුළුවන්ලු මේ minor games වලට, right? But in organized games can we change the rules and regulations according to our will? Can we? In volleyball can we change the rules? No, right? So organized games have a set of rules and regulations, and even they have a specific measurement for their, like volleyball court, they have a specific measurement for each court, right? අපි cricket playground එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒකටත් තියෙනවා කොච්චරද යාගේ size එක කියලා, right? And then they have standard equipment to use, right? So those are organized games, right? Okay, so the 8 and 9 questions are related to these games. Let's see. Okay, eighth one. Select the minor game. Okay, let's see the first one. Fishing net. Tell me, is it a minor game? Fishing net.
No.
It is not a minor game. Then what is it? What about volleyball? Is it a minor game?
Organized game.
It is an organized game. Second one, hopscotch.
Minor game.
Minor. Stepping on poison.
Minor game.
Minor. Netball.
Organized game.
Organized. LA.
Organized game.
Organized. Cricket.
Organized.
Mimo. Yes, it is a minor game. Okay, so fishing net is also a minor game, right? Okay, so what is the answer should be?
Hopscotch, stepping on poison.
Yes, that should be the answer. Okay, let's go to the 9th one. What are the the pair of organized games? So tell me the answer.
Netball and volleyball.
Yes,
Netball and volleyball.
right? In the first one, football is the organized game. In the second one, netball. In fourth one, both are minor games, right? Clear? No questions, right? Okay, let's go to the 10th one. From these four, not a sensible organ which keeps a connection with the environment.
Nail.
Nail. So why is that? Hmm? Can we feel when we touch the nail, the tip of the nail, can we feel it?
No.
No, because it is not live, right? Eye, ear, skin, they are sensory organs. So what are sensory organs? සංවේදක ඉන්ද්‍රියයන් කියලා කියනවා අපි. Right? These are the organs help us to obtain information and connect to the environment around us. Those are sensory organs. So here, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Those are the 5 sensory organs in a human. Okay, so nail is not a sensory organ. Okay, so the answer should be third one, right? Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, right? 11th one, we can categorize the food item according to their function. The incorrect category is. Okay, so tell me why we eat food, or what is the importance of food?
To get energy to protect against harmful diseases.
Yes, another one. There is another one.
For growth.
Yes, good, for growth. So tell me, what food gives us energy? What main nutrients?
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrates. And what about fat? Fat also gives us energy, right?
Yes.
Yes, so carbohydrate and fats are the ones who give us energy. And then protective.
Vitamins.
Yes, vitamins. And what about minerals?
Yes.
Vitamins and minerals. They protect us from diseases. And body growth. What help us to grow?
Proteins.
Yes, proteins. So you can remember that people who go to gym, you have seen that they drink protein containing substances, like that is because to grow their muscles, to grow their body. That is why they take proteins, right? Here you can see the main functions of food are energy, providing energy, preparing the body or growing the body. The other one is protecting our body from various diseases. Okay, so tell me the answer. Yes, instant food, right? It is not a function. It is not a category of food items. Okay. So the answer should be fourth one. So am I too fast? Or is it okay? Right. So 12th one. Here you can see 2 pictures. What is the correct answer for the A and B?
A, undernutrition. B, overnutrition.
Undernutrition, overnutrition. So what is malnutrition?
Both.
Both, yes. Malnutrition means both undernutrition and overnutrition, right? Okay, so the answer should be fourth one. 12, fourth one, right? Undernutrition and overnutrition. Let's see. Problems in nutrition, right? Problems in nutrition or nutritional problems can occur if the necessary nutrients are taken in reduced amounts or increased amounts. අපිට ගන්න තියෙන nutrients අඩුවෙන් ගත්තත් ඒක problem එකක්, වැඩියෙන් ගත්තත් problem එකක්. So we have to take the nutrients according to the requirement. අපේ body එකේ තියෙන requirement එකක් හැම nutrient එකටම. ඒකට අනුව අපි ගන්න ඕනේ, otherwise it will be a problem, right? This is known as malnutrition, right? Malnutrition means both reduced amounts, if taken reduced amounts or increased amounts, right? So here you can see this chart, right? Nutrients, there are 2 types, macronutrients and micronutrients. So tell me examples for macronutrients. What are macronutrients?
Overweight.
No, I'm asking what are the macronutrients?
carbohydrates,
Hmm?
fats,
Another one?
lipids,
Fats and lipids are same. Protein, it is also a macronutrient, no? Let me show you. Here, can you see this one? Macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. Okay, lipids or fat. Then micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. So can someone tell me what are macronutrients?
nutrients that we need in large amounts.
Yes, large amounts, and micro means in smaller amounts. Okay, so you can remember by the name. Macro macro means like large. Micro means small. Then you can remember like that. Macro means nutrients needed in large amounts. Micro means in small amounts. Okay. So let's go to the chart. You can see nutrients can be divided into macro and micro. Macronutrients, if we take decreasing amounts, අපි අඩුවෙන් ගත්තොත් undernutrition වෙනවා. හරිද? Undernutrition, there are two types, stunting, wasting. Right? Stunting means මිටි බව. Right? Then if we take more macronutrients, වැඩිපුර ගත්තොත් overnutrition වෙනවා. Overnutrition වුණාම එක්ක overweight or obesity. Right? Then අපි micronutrients ගත්තොත්, if we take reduced amounts of micronutrients අඩුවෙන් ගත්තොත් අපිට ඇති වෙන්න පුළුවන් micronutrient deficiencies. Right? Here you can see some examples. Iron deficiency, iodine deficiency, vitamin A deficiency. Right? These are all minerals and vitamins. Right? So that is a summary of problems in nutrition. Right? Yes. This is stunting and underweight. Here you can see the picture. The first one is stunting, මිටි බව. So not having the suitable height for the age. Age එකට තියෙන්න ඕන height එක නැත්තම් අපි කියනවා stunting කියලා. Wasting කියන්නේ not having the suitable weight for the height. Right? කියන්නේ උස්සට සරිලා නම් බර නැතිවීමට අපි wasting කියලා කියනවා. හරිද? So let's see the question. You can see. So you told me that the answer is A, undernutrition. Right? Undernutrition means nutrition in reduced amounts. හරියට nutrients හම්බෙලා නැහැ. Overnutrition කියන්නේ nutrition වැඩියෙන්. Nutrients වැඩියෙන් අරගෙන. Okay? So the answer should be 4 for the 12th one. Right? Let's go to the 13th one. Which of the following is a physical need for human in addition to the basic needs? Okay, so tell me, what are the basic needs? There are 3 basic needs for a human. Tell me. Basic needs මොනවාද? Sorry? Yes, can you tell me again? You are not clear.
Water, food. Air, water, food.
Yes, air, water, food. Those are basic needs. So what are basic needs? Why we call them as basic needs? Sorry? Because they are essential to live. Air, water, food කියන ඒවා very essential for us to live. අපිට ජීවත් වෙන්න අත්‍යවශ්‍යම ඒවා තමයි basic needs වලට එන්නේ. Right? And then other than basic needs, there are other needs. We call them as other needs. Basic needs, අනිත් category එක තමයි other needs. Right? So here other needs කියන්නේ අපිට ජීවත් වෙන්න ඕනේ. We need them to live but not very essential. Basic needs තරම් essential නෑ. හරිද? So look at this. Other needs can be classified into 2. Physical needs, mental and social. Okay? So physical needs, look at this one. Houses, clothes, tools, vehicles. Those are physical. Then අපිට නිකන් මෙහෙම අතින් අල්ලන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් තමයි අපි physical කියලා කියන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ sorry. Mental and social needs වලට එනවා protection. ඒ කියන්නේ මානසික එහෙම නැත්නම් සමාජීය needs සමාජීය අවශ්‍යතා. Protection ආරක්ෂාව, love, education, ඊට පස්සේ entertainment, sport. Those are mental and social needs. Right? Okay, so tell me what is the answer should be from these four. Houses. Yes. This is the physical need for human. Others are what? Mental and social, right? So the answer should be the fourth one. Physical is houses. කියන්නේ නිකන් physical කියලා හවුවාම හැමතිස්සෙම අපිට මොකක් කරේ අල්ලන්න ස්පර්ශ කරන්න පුළුවන්. The things that we can touch. Okay? So food can't be taken here because it is even we can touch it. It is a basic need, right? Okay. Let's go to the next one. The number of players that can play in a netball team. Okay, tell me.
7.
7. Okay, good. Yes, 7. So tell me, in a volleyball team, how many players in a
6.
team? 6. Then football,
11.
11. Cricket,
11.
11. Good, right? So you should remember those things. Okay, let's go to the 15th one. What is the characteristics of running? So tell me.
During running, both feet will be above the ground at a certain moment of time.
Yes. Okay, correct. During running, both feet will be above the ground at a certain moment of time. එක time එකක් තියෙනවා පොඩි time එකක් අපේ කකුල් දෙකම ground එකේ නැහැ. එයා එකේ තියෙන්නේ. Running. That is an important feature of running. Okay, let's see the second one. Hands and feet do not have a rhythmic pattern. It is wrong, right? When we are running, we have a rhythmic pattern, right? Both feet are on the ground. It is incorrect, right? කකුල් දෙකම ground එකේ තියෙන වෙලාවක් එන්නේ නැහැ. Okay? So the answer should be the first one. Okay? So let me show you. This is about netball. Running. Okay? Here. Correct running. Correct running. This is the way of correct running. The hands and feet, there should be a rhythmic pattern. Hands walai, feet walai dekema. Then, while the right leg moves with the left arm, left leg with the right arm. It is general. No? Api dakunu kakulata wam mata. Wam matata dakunu kakula. Dakunu atata wam kakula. Vidiyata tamai yanne one run karaddi. Okay? And then, upper arm is bent at the elbow at an angle of 90 degrees. Anshaka 90ට, right? Anshaka 90ක් කියන්නේ මේ වගේ. This is 90 degrees. Elbow එකෙන් bent වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. And look at this one. Special main difference between walking and running is during running both feet will be above the ground at a certain moment of time. Right? This is an important one. You have to remember. Right? Okay. So the answer should be first one. Right? 15, first one. Okay? Right. Let's... Let's see the difficult question because we don't have much time. 18th one. Tell me, 18th one, what is the answer? 3 factors are there. Physical fitness, social fitness, mental fitness. Tell me. What is the answer? Anyone?
All above.
All above? No. I'm talking about the 18th one.
Health.
Health. Okay. So in health, do we talk about fitness in health or well-being? අපි health එකේදී physical fitness එකක් ගැනද කියන්නේ physical well-being එකක් ගැනද කියන්නේ? Well-being නේද? In health, we talk about physical well-being, mental well-being, social well-being. But here in this question, physical fitness is there.
Fitness?
Yes, fitness. So you have this kind of graph, sorry, a chart in your textbook also, right? It is not health, it is about fitness, right? So fitness means the ability we have to complete our activities successfully. අපිට අපේ කරන මොකක් හරි activity එකක් successfully complete කරන්න තියෙන ability එකට තමයි අපි fitness කියලා කියන්නේ. එතකොට there are three main aspects of fitness. They are physical fitness, mental fitness and social fitness. These three should be there for us to complete an activity successfully. Right? Okay. So the answer should be fitness, right? Not health. Keep it in mind. මෙතන question එකේ well-being කියලා තිබ්බනම් අපිට health ගන්න පුළුවන් fitness එක නැතුව, but because there is fitness, it should be, the answer should be the second one. Okay. Right. Another one, 19th one is also, we discuss about minor games. Okay, 20. Question 20. Tell me, from these foods, this is not a carbohydrate-rich food. Tell me, what is the answer?
String hoppers?
String hoppers. Okay, any other answers? Any other? So rice is a carbohydrate-rich food, right? Rice is a carbohydrate-rich food. Sweet potato, we know yams and roots contain carbohydrates. And what about eggs? Egg is rich in what?
Protein.
Protein. So, to make string hoppers, we use flour. අපි පිටි වලින් නේද හදන්නේ? Rice flour වලින් නේද හදන්නේ string hoppers? So, it is flour වලින් හදනවා කියන්නේ it is a carbohydrate-rich food, right? So, the answer should be egg because it is a protein-rich food. Clear? තේරුණාද? හරි. So, okay, because there is no time, let's go to the part 2. Okay, so in the second part, look at the third question, right? So in the exam, you will get this kind of question and it is a compulsory one. From the other questions, you can select. හරිද? Exam එකේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ you will get a paragraph and using that paragraph, you have to answer the question. මෙන්න මේ වගේ එකක් අනිවාර්යයෙන් වෙනවා ඔයාලට compulsory. Okay, so let's look into that one, right? Okay. Dasuni is a student in grade 6 at Bandaragama Vidyalaya who is good at sport as well as studies. She was the best player under 12 in the inter-house sports meet held at the school. She comes every day in school and wears clean and neat uniform. She participates enthusiastically in learning activities at school, help other students. She works happily and actively by winning the hearts of the teachers and students of the school. Okay, so that is the paragraph. So the questions are based on that one. Okay, let's go to the first one. Write 2 features seen in Dasuni to prove that external appearance has improved. So tell me, 2 features. Can anyone tell me? Sorry?
Physically fit.
Can you repeat it? Hmm? You can put it into the chat box also, right? External appearance. You can say that she wear clean and neat uniform. Clean uniform and neat uniform. Because it affects the external appearance. Okay? Understood? And then she works actively, right? At school. It can be also taken, right? We can see when a person is actively engaging in studies or sports, right? And then the second one, write 2 characteristics of her as a healthy person. So tell me, කොහොමද අපි කියන්නේ මෙයා healthy person කෙනෙක් කියලා මෙන්න මේ paragraph එක කියවලා.
Active.
Active, yes, it can be taken. Active. Another one?
Happy.
Happy. Another one. In the paragraph, it says, she comes every day in school. හැමදාම ඉස්කෝලේ යනවලු. So, because we can say that she don't have illnesses, right? Because she comes to school every day. Because she is a healthy one. Okay? So, it can be also taken. She comes every day. She comes to school every day. Then she's active. She's happy. Right? Okay. The third one, name 2 organized games held at the sport meet. So here, in the paragraph, they say about the inter-house sports meet. They ask about to write 2 organized games. So tell me, we talked about organized games. Tell me. Organized games, දෙකක් කියන්න බලන්න.
Volleyball, netball,
Football, volleyball.
Yes, good. Those are organized games, which has a set of rules and regulations, right? 4th one, write 2 benefits of engaging in sports and exercises. Benefits මොනවාද අහන්න? මොනවාද benefits? අපි sports වල engage වුණාම තියෙනවා.
losing weight, having leisure, strengthening of bones and muscles.
Yes, good. Any other?
Be active.
Yes, be active. Any answers? Any other answers? Okay, look at this one. Here you can see some benefits of engaging in sports. You told muscles and bones become stronger, and then it helps to burn excess fat in the body, right? Excess fat තියෙනවා නම් body එකේ burn කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ it gives the ability to look good and personality for the body, right? And then it helps to gain fun and happiness, right? Api sport එකක් කරාම we can get fun and happiness. And also we get the ability to accept victory or defeat in the same spirit, right? එකම විදියට ජයග්‍රහණයයි පරදින එකයි දරා ගන්න උදව් වෙනවා. දරා ගන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න පුරුදු වෙනවා. අපි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වල engage වුණාම, and also ability to develop patience, right? Iwasin පුරුදු වෙනවලු and helping each other. So when you engage in group games, right, you get to know how to help each other, right? So these are some benefits of engaging in sports. You have to write on it too. Okay, then the fifth one, mention an instance in which posture such as stand at attention, stand at ease are seen in the sport meet. Stand at attention sport meet එකේ අපිට දකින්න වෙන්නේ කොයි වෙලාවටද? We talked about this. කියන්න බලන්න. Attention එකේ ඉන්නේ කොයි වෙලාවටද අපි? Anyone? Can't remember. So when we sing the national anthem, we stay at attention, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
So when do we stand at ease? Stand at ease in the
At lectures and school assembly.
Yeah, but here they ask in the sport meet. We can say when someone is speaking, when someone is giving a speech, we can use stand at ease. Am I correct? Harari speech එකක් දෙදී අපිට පුළුවන් නේද stand at ease use කරන්න? Okay, so you can write it as an answer for stand at ease. හරිද? Okay. Then name 2 events which Dasuni has participated in the sport meet. So you can this question you can write any of the events. So tell me 2 events. Events දෙකක් කියන්න බලන්න Dasuni participate කරන්න නැති කියලා අපිට හිතන්න පුළුවන්. Konanda. We can write any event like high jump, long jump, or netball, football, ඕන එකක් ලියන්න පුළුවන් මෙතනට. Okay, then write 2 characteristics to show that she has social well-being. Social well-being එක හොඳයි කියන්න අපිට මොනවද මෙන්න මේ paragraph එකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් characteristics කියලා අහන්න. So tell me. Social well-being, again, the person, Dasuni has good relationship with others. අනිත් වචනෙන් කියනවා නම් social well-being කියන්නේ අනිත් එක්ක හොඳ relationship එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා මේකෙන් කියන්නේ එකක් තමයි winning the hearts of teachers and students of the school. It can be taken as one characteristic. And then තව එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. තව එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. She was the best player, right? So best player වෙන්න නම් she should have social well-being, like how to cooperate with others, how to work with others. Okay? So yes, those are the answers for the 7th one, right? And then 8th one, write 2 good health habits. It's a general question. You can write any 2 good health habits of the person, right? So can you tell me good health habits? Anyone?
Brushing teeth twice a day, showering daily, washing your hands before you eat,
Yes, good. Yes, you can write any from that good habits. Having a healthy diet, having a balanced diet. Okay. So from that one, you can write any two. Okay, and we can say having a good rest, having a good sleep. Okay, those are also healthy habits. Right. Okay, so these types of questions you can get as a compulsory one. Okay, එහෙනම් මේ වගේ එකකට උත්තර ලියන්න බලාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ exam එකට. Right? Okay. Right. So then we'll go to the what? We'll go to the fourth one. Right? Food is a basic need of human beings. It gives nutrients to the body. First one, name two groups in which nutrients can be divided. Okay, I told you this one previously. Nutrients can be divided into two main groups. So tell me, what are the two main groups?
Macronutrients and micronutrients.
Yes, macronutrients, micronutrients. Okay. Second one, write two things that should be considered when choosing healthy food. Healthy food choose කරද්දී අපි consider කරන්න ඕන මොනවද කියලා අහන්න. Anyone?
Cleanness.
Sorry.
Cleanness.
Yes.
Nutritional value.
Yes.
Freshness.
Good. So these are the things that we should consider when choosing healthy food. Nutritional value. We should look whether the food we eat has the proper nutritional value. Without going for instant food like noodles and then biscuits, you should go for nutritious food. And then variety of the food. Sufficient quantity. You should eat to the sufficient quantity according to your age. And then natural condition, freshness mainly when you buy fruits and vegetables. Okay, and whether they are clean, and then food hygiene, whether they were cooked or prepared according to good sanitation, good hygiene. Okay, so from this one, you can write any two. Okay. The third one is write two mixed food that can be taken to increase the nutritional value. So can somebody tell me the answer? There are some things that we can do to increase the nutritional value of food we eat. One way is mixing food. අපි ගන්න කෑම වල nutritional value එක වැඩි කරගන්න අපිට පුළුවන් එක එක ක්‍රම තියෙනවා. එකක් තමයි foods mix කරලා කෑමට ගන්න එක. Okay, so can anyone remember? Okay. Look at this one. There are methods to increase the quality of food. Okay. So, here you can see the example. Mixed food can be used to enhance the nutritional value. One is hatmaluwa, 7 vegetable curry. Right? So, you have heard about hatmaluwa, right? Several vegetables are used to cook this one. And then green gram milk rice. We add green grams or mung bean into rice to make milk rice. So we have mixed legumes and cereals. Rice can cereal ekak, green can legume ekak, two types of food. Api මේ දෙක mix කරනවා. And then mixed green leaf mallum. Halawa mallum කියලා අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ. We use several types of green leafy vegetables. එක එක જાතියේ පලා වර්ග අරගෙන අපි mix කරලා මේ mallum එක හදනවා. Then pongal, sambar, biryani. Okay, so you can write any from these foods. Okay. Right. So the fourth one is name 2 micronutrient deficiency states. So tell me, I showed you a chart about micronutrient deficiencies. So tell me,
Zinc deficiency,
yes, zinc de
iron deficiency,
yes, good,
vitamin A deficiency.
yes. Those are micronutrient deficiencies. You can see this chart also. Here in the latter part, you can see the micronutrient deficiency examples. Right? Okay, we are done with the fourth one. Second one. Okay, second question. First one, write 2 features that determine physical well-being. So we talked about physical well-being. So tell me 2 features. Anyone? කාට හරි මතකද?
Fresh air,
Hmm?
clean,
Clean water, fresh air, healthy food, yes, good environment, adequate rest. Those are some features of physical well-being, right? We talked about this one, right? Okay, so the second one is write 2 skills of a person with social well-being. ඒ කියන්නේ හොඳ සමාජීය සෞඛ්‍යයක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් social well-being එකක් තියෙන person කෙනෙක්ට තියෙන්න ඕන skills මොනවද කියලා අහන්න. Right? So tell me, what are the skills of a person with social well-being?
Working with cooperation, being flexible.
Good? Yes. Any other answers? Okay, those are some examples. Then you can tell leadership and then flexibility you told me. Yes. Good interpersonal relationship and productive communication. Right? For good relationships, we need productive communication. හොඳ සංනිවේදනයක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හොඳ social well-being එකක් තියෙන්න නම්. Okay. So you have to write any 2 from this one. Right? The third one is mention 2 duties and responsibilities when fulfilling needs and desires. Needs and desires fulfill කරද්දී අපි මේ අපේ තියෙන ඕන duties and responsibilities අහනවා. So can somebody tell me? Anyone? Let's see. So, we have needs and desires, right? When we fulfill them, there are some factors we should be considered, right? First one, suitability or health, right? අපිට මොකක් හරි දෙයක් අපිට ඕන වුණාට අපි බලන්න ඕනේ ඒක අපේ health එකට suitable ද කියලා. ඒක fulfill කරගන්න කලින්. Suitability or health, and then ability to cope with the economic status of one's family, right? We should not trouble our parents to fulfill our needs. අපිට මොකක් හරි හිතනවා අපිට බයික් එකක් ගන්න කැමති, but our parents don't have money to buy that. So we should cope with the economic status of the family, right? That is another one. And then not harming or offending others, right? So, for example, you like to listen to loud music, right? But others in your house don't like to listen to loud music. Therefore, you should cooperate with them, and you can keep down the volume. Likewise, not harming or offending others. And also, they should be according to the law and social norms, and using available resources wisely without wasting them when we fulfill our needs and desires, right? Even we can say water, we should use them without wasting them, right? So these are the factors to be considered when fulfilling our needs and desires, right? Okay. Fourth one. Mention 2 disadvantages of disobeying rules and regulations in sports. You know, in sports, mainly in organized games, we have a set of specific rules and regulations. Or sports වල තියෙනවා rules and regulations. එතකොට we should adhere to these rules and regulations as like a safety measurement. It gives us safety in the game, right? But you know, sometimes some people disobey these rules, right? But it is not good. In the question they ask, what are the disadvantages of disobeying? So can somebody tell me what is the answer?
Punished.
Yes, they can be punished or get banned.
Getting disqualified by the game.
Yes, disqualified from the
Getting
game.
penalties.
Sorry?
Getting penalties.
Yes, getting penalties.
One will accept them.
Sorry?
No one would
Yes,
accept.
no one would accept them as their friend, right? Okay. So let's see what are rules and regulations, right? Rules means the conditions imposed to control and ensure just for all. හැමෝටම සමානව සලකන්න පුළුවන් වෙන විදිහට තමයි rules හදලා තියෙන්නේ, right? Regulations, some kind of conditions which could be imposed by organizers subject to rules, right? Yes. Ethics කියලා එකකුත් තියෙනවා. Rules, regulations and ethics. There are 3 types. Ethics means that is carrying out correct customs and manners. Ethics කියන්නේ හරියට නිකන් manners වගේ. It is not a rule, but we have to obey them. අපි ඒවට අනුව වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay, that is ethics, right? So here these things you told me, what are the disadvantages of disobeying rules and regulations? Disqualified, you can get banned, and you will be subject to disrespect of others. No one will accept you. You will lose friends. Okay? Right. Then, 5th one. Right? 2 importance of taking food. So we talked about this one. So tell me, importance of taking food.
To take energy.
Yes, good. Another
Getting
one.
energy, protection against diseases. For growth.
Yes, for growth. Taking energy for growth. Other one is to get,
Protection against
yes, protection against diseases. Good, right? Then 6th one, 2 main nutrients of food. Right? 2 main nutrients of food.
vitamins, proteins, and macronutrients.
Yes, we can say macro and micro also, but here because they don't ask about the types, we can write just nutrients. Carbohydrate, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Or otherwise, you can write it as, if you can't understand it properly in the exam, you can write macronutrient and then give an example for macronutrient, right? For the second one, write micronutrient and give an example for a micronutrient. Okay, clear? Right. Okay. The 7th one, write 2 health problems that we face by taking macronutrients beyond the limit. That means more than the requirement. අපි macronutrients, ඒ කියන්නේ carbohydrate, protein, fat කියන ඒවා ඕනවට වඩා ගත්තොත් මොනවාද හැදෙන health problems කියලා අහන්නේ. So what
Maybe health problems like diabetes and heart attack.
diabetes and heart attacks, yes, they can be happen. But what is the main two problems? Main two?
Overweight.
Yes, overweight. The other one is?
Obesity.
Yes, obesity. Because of this, we can get diabetes and heart attacks, right? So you have to write obesity, overweight. Okay. Here. So we done. Okay, we have the first one. It's a yes no part. First one. Engage in rhythmic activities will reduce the tiredness.
Yes.
Yes. Right? So if we engage in rhythmic activities, රිද්මයානුකූල චලනවල චලන සිදු කරොත් අපිට පුළුවන් මහන්සි නැතුව මොකක් හරි activity එකක් කරගන්න. Okay? So the answer is yes. Second one. Lack of vitamin A causes weakness in eyesight.
Yes.
Yes. So what is that called as? What is that disease called as? Can you remember? Have you heard about night blindness? Huh?
No, teacher.
No. So we call it as night blindness. You don't have to remember it, right? Just remember as weakness in eyesight at night, mainly at night, right? Vitamin A අඩු නාම අපි කියනවා රාත්‍රී අන්ධභාවය. You know, at night, even if there is no lights, we can see to some extent. අපිට ලාවට තියෙන objects මොනවද කියලා පේනවනේ, right? But for the people who lack vitamin A, they can't see anything. They are like blind when it is dark, right? It is a disease. Okay. So lack of vitamin A causes weaknesses in eyesight is yes. Right. Third one. By social well-being, we can develop the cooperation.
Yes.
Yes. So social well-being means good. Social well-being means we can have good relationship with others. We can cooperate properly with others. Okay, so it is yes. Fourth one, physical appearance will improve by the incorrect posture. Physical appearance.
Yes. Yes.
Can the
Yes.
read the question again. Physical appearance. No. Physical appearance will improve by the incorrect posture. Can the incorrect posture increase our physical appearance?
No.
No. Right? If we use incorrect postures or bad postures, we will get a bad appearance. We cannot improve our appearance. Right? Therefore, read the question carefully. It is confusing, but read 2 or 3 times until you can understand it. So the answer should be no. Fifth one, by accepting victory and defeat, an athlete cannot develop its personal qualities.
Wrong. No.
Wrong. No.
No.
Okay. So if a person can accept victory and defeat equally, right? They can develop their personal qualities. ජය පරාජය එක විදියට දරා ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් එයාලට පුළුවන් එයාගේ personal qualities develop කරගන්න. හරිද? Okay, so that is all for the second part. So do you have any questions? මොනවා හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? තේරුම් නැති ඒවා? තියෙනවද නැද්ද?
No, teacher.
Okay, so we left some MCQ questions. Let's look at the 16th one, right? 16 MCQ question. MCQ. What is the part of the foot should touch the ground at first in correct walking? හරියට ඇවිදිද්දී පළවෙනි. So there are three main parts in our foot. So tell me, what are the three parts? අපේ කකුලේ parts තුනක් තියෙනවානේ.
Toes, ball, ankle.
Heel,
No, not ankle. Heel.
heel,
Heel, ball and toes. Right? So what is the first part that should touch the ground first?
Heel.
Heel. Heel, right? So can you see that answer here?
No.
No, right? So the answer should be changed, right? So write it. The answer should be heel. Let me show you. Look at this one. Can you see this slide? හරිද? මේ තියන්නේ, look at the picture. Heel, ball and toes. So when we walk, first heel, then ball, and at last toes should be contact with the ground. හරිද? අපි ඇවිදිද්දි මුලින්ම heel එක, ඊට පස්සේ ball එක, ඊට පස්සේ toes ground එකේ වදින්න ඕනේ. Right? So let's see another things, other things that we should consider when correct walking. Right? So when we walk correctly, head and the body are straight and balanced but relaxed. Head, body straight වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. We should not bend forward when we walk. අපි ඇවිදිද්දි ඉස්සරහට නැමිලා ඇවිදින්න බෑ. Head එකයි body එකයි straight තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Balance වෙන්න ඕනේ but relaxed. Right? Then hands are folded a little at the elbows. Look at the person who is walking here. Hands are folded a little at elbows. වැලමිටෙන් චුට්ටක් නැමෙන්න ඕනේ ඇවිදිද්දී. And then move forward and backward rhythmically. අත් දෙක ඉස්සරහටයි පස්සටයි rhythmically තමයි යන්නේ. With the left arm and right leg. අපි ඉස්සරහට left leg එක තිබ්බොත් left leg එකත් එක්ක ඉස්සරහට එන්න ඕනේ right arm එක. ඒ වගේ. හරිද? That is the way of correct walking. Right? And also when we walk, the toes are directed forward in the direction. හරිද? If we are walking to this side, our feet should be directed in this way. මේ පැත්තට අපේ toes තියෙන්න ඕනේ. So you have seen some people keep their feet like this. මේ පැත්තට හිටින්න තියෙනවා සමහර අය. Right? සමහර අය මේ ඇතුල් පැත්තට වෙන්න feet තියලා ඇවිදිනවා පේනවා. But they are not correct. You should keep your toes in the direction we walk. Right? And then one sole always touches the ground. Soles කියන්නේ අපි දැන් කතා කරේ heel, toes and ball making එකක් හැමතිස්සෙම ground එක touch වෙලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Right? And then the gap between each step is almost equal. අපි ඇවිදගෙන යද්දි මේ තියෙන gap එකක් තියෙනවානේ, මේ දෙකක් අතර gap එක හැමතිස්සෙම equal. Almost equal. හරිද? That is the correct way of walking. Right. 16th. So there is the answer should be heel, right? Okay. 17th one, suitable way of preparing meals. So tell me the answer. Meals prepare කරද්දී කරන්න ඕන හරිය විදිය අහනවා.
Hygienically prepared.
Yes.
making it a balanced diet.
It should be a balanced diet. And then,
Wash the vegetables before you cut them.
yes, you should wash the vegetables before cutting them. What about the first one? Is it correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct. Take the maximum use of domestic vegetables. Why it is good to use homemade fruits and vegetables most of the time? Why is that? Without taking from shops and supermarkets.
Because it's fresh.
Yes, they are fresh.
Because it's hygienically prepared with no chemicals.
Yes, we know that we don't use any chemicals like pesticides, insecticides when we grow them at home, right? But we don't know whether how they were grown when we take it from the market, right? Therefore, as possible, we should use fruits and vegetables that were grown at home. Okay. So the answer should be, so tell me what is the answer for the seventh? Yes, all above. Good. Right? It should be all above. Then the last one, 19th one. We talked about them. Which of the following is a minor game? So tell me.
Changing trees.
Changing trees. Yes, it is the minor game. Netball, chess, cricket, what are they? Others?
Organized game.
Yes, they are organized games. Okay, so we have discussed the whole paper. So, do you have any questions? Any question that was difficult to you, that you were not able to catch on? මොනා හරි අහන්න තියනවද? නැද්ද? Okay, then I think that's all, right? Miss Rasini, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Rajay.
Okay, so we are finished here.
Yes, I've seen kids were doing so many questions. Right, so with that, that means we come to the end of the session. End of the session in the sense we are ending all grade 6 sessions from here. This is the last session, Mr. Rajay. We are ending up everything. So I would like to thank you first for being so generous within the entire session and giving our kids the best knowledge that you can give to the kids. So Putala, I hope you can use this in your term test and make sure you improve your results. Kalin sare to vada me sare score karan. All right, then with that, we'll wrap up the session at the same time. This is the last session for grade 6 and we are ending up the entire grade 6 second term revision webinar. I would like to thank all the facilitators here, all students, all parents, and the administration staff behind. Thanks a lot. We'll end here. See y'all in other days and hope to collaborate with you in many other forms. So we'll definitely keep in touch. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.